And we're back. Can you believe it's 2022?
Is it? I thought. Is it?
Yes, it's 2022. What are you, a day
Shoot.
behind?
Yeah. Right.
You're like, wait a minute. Anyway, here's a new intro we're going to be using for our live shows. And yeah, there's going to be some changes going on. So enjoy. What do you think?
Man.
Not too bad?
Looks good. Looks good. Yeah.
Nice.
So I
this
guess
is
if anybody's listening on the podcast side, I guess that's the new intro music. But if you want to see the video, you got to come check it out on YouTube.
Gotta come check it out. So I got a cool story to tell you. So this is a what the hell 2022 rerun. This I was gonna call it this. I guess we still call it. This is next level BS.
Yo, I seen Gordon Ramsay's coming out with a show called The Next Level Chef.
Oh hell no! Hey, are you making an appearance? Come on, tell me the
I
truth.
was like, I should just make a channel called Next Level Chef, and I would get everyone that's looking for Gordon Ramsay.
Dude, sold. Okay, so I gotta share. You know, it's always story time.
Yeah.
So as some of you guys know, I was doing a bit of traveling.
You just flew in like 2 days ago, right?
I just flew in last night.
Well, 2 days ago from when this is aired. I'm trying to.
Right. So check this out. A couple things happened, bro. So,
all right, where'd you go?
Colorado?
Yeah.
Colorado. And oh man, I got some footage. I got some foot. Oh, dude, I got kicked out of a stadium. I got the drone. Actually, you know what? For you guys listening, you're gonna have to come over to the video side and just watch this. Oh, dang it! It's on the drone. It's not on my phone. Dang it. I got the drone really high up so I could see the stadium, and then I had the entire downtown skyscrapers in the background. It looked badass. And I had this lady come over, and I brought the drone down already, and I was already like taking the wings off, and I was gonna put in the trunk. Dude, this lady comes over. She has like a freaking like a dental floss string hanging down her tooth, and she's like, you guys can't fly here. This is a no-fly zone. You guys are gonna have to leave. I'm already putting the thing in the trunk. I was like, okay. So I put it in the trunk. We closed it, locked the car, flipped her off, and I kept walking down the stadium to take more footage. Surprisingly, she just left me alone after that. But anyway, that's not even the story time. So this is a two-part. The first part, and I'm going way out of order. The first part is when the plane landed. I have a double mask. I'm starving. I normally don't eat when I fly. So I get there. I'm like, I want a freaking energy drink. Let me look for my Rockstar. You guys, most of you guys already know. I drink the sugar-free stuff.
7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how you do it, man.
It's sugar-free, so it's kind of like it's like my coffee, but it gives me a quicker picker-upper, I guess. The Swiffer. And the lady that was checking me out, no, not checking me out, but you know what I mean. I was buying stuff and she was checking my stuff out, right? She charges me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She says, "You're very lucky that your flight didn't get canceled."
No, you're lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky. So apparently I text my mom and my sister saying like, hey, I landed, blah, blah, blah. They're just like, dude, it's all over the news. They're saying like hundreds of flights have been canceled from LAX. Like nobody's coming in, nobody's going out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, it's this whole COVID thing. Like this whole
Decepticon.
Yeah, the Decepticon. And I'm just like, what the freak is going on? The lady told me that she said there was over 60 flights that were already canceled prior to mine.
Oh, wait. What did they say? What's the name of your state?
California.
Yeah, California. They said 5 million cases so far.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
It was some ridiculous number. And I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, well, that's nuts. I'm like, good thing mine landed here and didn't drop me off in
Timbuktu.
Yeah, Timbuktu. Oh, don't get me started with Timbuktu again. Oh man. So get home, whatever, right? Now, the second part of that story actually happened before I even landed on the plane. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
So I get huh?
On the plane?
I'm on the plane. Yes, I'm on the plane now.
All right.
So I'm sitting bitch. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the middle seat.
Oh my God.
There is this dude on my right. I have no idea who he is. There's this guy on my right. And he's on YouTube. Just watching videos. I look over and I see us. Your face and my face. I saw our faces. And I'm looking at the thing and I'm over, you know me, if I don't have my glasses, I'm like like squinting trying to see
our video.
They got Wi-Fi on the planes.
Yeah, but okay. Anyways, keep going.
Well, let me finish the story.
Yeah.
He is listening to our Theta episode.
No way.
Bro.
That was a good episode though.
Dude, he's listening to our Theta episode. And I'm over here looking I'm looking. So remember, I got my mask.
Yeah.
I got my mask, so you can't really see. And I got this big old jacket like that, you know, I look like freaking Count Dracula with my, you know, it's kind of lifted up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have my arms crossed, just like I like the way I sleep. If I'm sleeping, bitch, I have to tuck my chin in. If not, I'm gonna be laying on somebody.
Yeah.
So I look over and I totally see him watching our show, and I see the whole Theta thing, and I'm just like, bro,
Wait,
you know?
You're like, do I say hi? Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. So he was looking at Coinbase and he was searching up Theta.
Yeah.
And it says not available. That you gotta go to like Uniswap or one of the other swaps, you know?
Okay, yeah.
So he's looking at it, and I totally see him researching Theta, and he's got us and in a smaller screen still listening while he's researching.
Yeah.
And then he goes and reaches over. So across the aisle is this random chick there, and in a diagonal, like in front of her, is his wife.
Okay.
He reaches over and says, look up, I think he said MetaMask, or he said something like look up in your app for Theta. Like, we need to jump on this thing. And then she's just like, oh, are you listening to their show again? And he was just like, this Theta looks like it's gonna be the future, and we should jump on this before it goes up. So I'm just listening to them, just like, and I couldn't help like just laugh, you know?
Yeah.
So to the guy sitting next to me in the plane, hello. I didn't say hi. I didn't want to say hi because I didn't want to talk to him. I just wanted to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I took a Xanax, half a Xanax, and I was ready to pass out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's so many good things coming with crypto right now. So many good things.
Yeah. So that was like something I'm just like, I need to tell that. So I've been holding that in to tell you this story.
Right? Listen, okay, so for that guy who thinks Theta is cool, also check out Library or Odyssey. That's a cool project too. If you're into that whole content creation kind of streaming services that are built on the blockchain, Theta is good, and the library coin, which is LRBY, and it is used on the odyssey.com website. So those are all great projects to check out, and they're all going to be good things. I think that they're going to be, once the metaverse is fully functioning and people are in it, projects like that are going to become more popular.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Happy New Year, Next Level.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, I you know me, I'm an outgoing person, and I'll say hi and stuff like that, and I was just this whole thing with the freaking Ronas. I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to. I'm gonna lay here and sleep, and I just want to get home. I want to and typically I would say hi. I'm just like, oh hey, you're watching one of our videos. Or I'll say, hey, I'm Rohas, nice to meet you, or just something, and I want to say that was the first time that I didn't say anything.
Right. I'm really curious because like we have a pretty like tight knitted community over here on Beyond the Streams. Mm-hmm. So like like we probably know who it is. We just don't know who it is right now.
Probably. So, yeah. So leave us a comment below.
Yeah, he's gonna have to comment below.
Yeah. Leave us a message. Be like, hey, I was on that. So it was okay. So if you're listening out there, the flight was on December 29th, leaving Denver, Colorado to Ontario, California. And Ontario, California. I know it. Yeah, I know. Trust me. And it was a Southwest Airlines. So you're sitting by yourself, and your wife was adjacent to you. So there you go. That's all I'm giving out. Watch, we're gonna get like 10 messages. Like, that was me. I'm like, dude,
you don't win anything.
It's like, okay, how do you look? Because I saw this guy. I'm like, I saw him. Yeah, so I thought it was kind of cool. So we appreciate everybody who is listening to us. With that being said, make sure you guys do check out the description below. We always have deals. We got sponsors. If you guys are looking for buzz, you guys are looking for VPN, whatever it is, just look in the description below. We always try to hook you guys up with the latest and greatest. Sure. Welcome to 2022, freaking A. I'm gonna start this off. What the hell? So Disney's in the news, and it's a what the hell too. Disney kicks out a guest for life.
Life.
Someone
got banned from Disney for life?
For life. This guy got kicked out for life after the police escorted him off the property.
For what though?
For cussing.
That's it?
You're in the happiest place on earth, man. You don't go cussing there.
What if he had Tourette's? I don't know.
No, this guy did not have Tourette's. So, okay, so this is what happened. I'm looking at this, and I actually watched the video. I'm not gonna play it, but I'll just tell you guys exactly what it is. And there was, and I'm telling you, this is like an article that it says viewer discretion is advised. He was cursing left and right, and I'm not talking about using, like, he was dropping F-bombs pretty much, and he was going a little bit beyond that. Like,
but why was he upset?
So, okay, I'm hold on. I'm looking for it exactly why he was pissed. From what I remembered reading, he was not happy about getting something, and he started to cuss out one of the cast members. Well, the family that he was with, they were trying to get him to calm down, but he starts cussing at them too. This guy leaves, goes to the hotel, and he's just there chilling, still running his mouth, and there's kids around, and they finally had to get him off property. He was pretty much mad because he didn't get his way. Because he didn't get something. I don't know. Maybe they ran out of churros or
it's crazy right now, right? Like we've been going through this is like our second year of COVID, right? And a lot of people are saying that we're going through like PTSD from being locked down. And I'm finding more and more people are on edge. They have short tempers. They don't know how to express themselves. We're suffering from lack of interaction, lack of real life. Like so people are acting out more than usual.
I just read what what he said. There's one word that he keeps dropping. It starts with F, and it's not a 4-letter word. It ends with a T. 6 letters.
I have no idea.
You could shorten it up and say 3 letters. I'll tell you. Okay, I'll say this. With the 3 letters, if you're shortening it up, first letter starts with an F, and the third letter starts with a G.
Oh, okay. Now I got it.
You're like,
yeah. I mean, they're gonna kick you out for that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So on the next one, this was the biggest, to me, this was huge. And I'm just like, the freak is going on here? There's a 15-year-old, bro, that is about to get his bachelor's at the University of Las Vegas. 15 years old. And you know what's even crazy? This isn't his first college degree.
Nice.
This is going to be his... Wait, hold on. This will be his 5th college degree at the age of 15. He graduated with his 4th associates in California. And now he's about to wrap it up and get his 5th bachelor's. That is ridiculous. At the age of 13 is when he got his 4th. How does that make you feel?
Like, I'm like the opposite of that because people like that have to have a photographic memory because you can't do something like that without a photographic memory. And I have like 0 memory. So, I mean, good for them. I can't. I like school and all, but having 5 college degrees by the time you're 15, like, I don't know.
I don't know if I would post this. I don't know if I would post this picture here.
It sounds dangerous.
The youngest graduate ever lives here.
Well, I mean, they don't have his ass up.
Let's go kick his ass.
Wow. Well, you got to jump into being a bully all of a sudden. Let's leave him alone.
Oh, you want to be a smart ass, eh? Dude, when I saw that, I'm just like, what the hell? Good for him, you know?
Yeah.
Is this going to be the next? Here's the question. Is this guy going to be the next Tony Stark?
Well, I thought Elon Musk was already the next or the first Tony Stark.
He's on his way there.
Mm-hmm.
Or is this guy going to be Tony Stark's archenemy?
AIM Enterprise?
Yeah.
Nah, he can't be smart and be AIM. Like that's like a hypocritical statement. Right? AIM thinks they're smart. This kid's got to be actually smart. You know, I don't know. I think it's cool. I couldn't do it. Kudos to him. Could not do it.
I can't do it now. It's crazy. Okay.
Hold on.
Do you know who? You got one?
Yeah,
What'd you got?
Since we're talking about Elon Musk, an article came out recently within the last 2 days. It says Elon Musk says he's not Satoshi.
Oh, we knew that.
So he was on record talking about he was shitting on Bitcoin again and talking shit about Ethereum. You know, he talks so much trash about these cryptocurrencies that what's taking him so long with coming out with his own? Like,
Yeah, what is taking so long?
right? Like, you would think he has so much to say about cryptocurrency. He says that he's a supporter, but he talks so much shit about it. So, like, sometimes that like, just come out with your own. It's not like he doesn't have the money. Like, he's worth $300 billion. Like, he could buy all of Ethereum.
Dude, how crazy that.
You imagine if you owned all of Ethereum, and just by buying all of Ethereum, you'd cause it to go up, and then you could immediately sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So, a couple things I want to bring up. Okay. Do you know who Vicente Fernandez is?
No.
So, if you've ever heard any kind of mariachi Mexican style music, most likely it's one of his songs. So he passed away recently at the age of 81. It's very sad. I'm not a guy that, dude, I don't listen to Mexican music. I don't, but I can listen to him. I don't like mariachi, but I like his. I'll probably send you like a song or two, so that way you could listen to it, so that way you kind of really know exactly like, you know, what it is or how it sounds like. But he's kind of like I don't know, like the greatest like mariachi music of probably all time. They're calling him the king of rancheras, but this guy passed away. I'm not even sure exactly how he passed away. I don't think it was COVID related. But it was like so one of my best friends, he lives out in Atlanta, and he says this guy could make a grown man cry just by his songs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you see or hear like a party within the Hispanic community, the Latin community, they'll play his music, and they're usually drinking beers, like just singing songs and stuff. Typically it's this guy, and some of the stuff that he says, it's very deep, you know. So it was some shocking news. I typically don't talk about people who do pass. I'm just like, okay, well, you know, that sucks, you know. This guy meant a lot to that community and his music style and everything. It was sad, you know. It was really, really sad to hear him go. 81, you know. And then speaking of that too, John Madden recently passed.
I knew you were gonna bring that up, and if you didn't, I would have.
Dude, did you have it up?
I have it literally up on my screen right now.
It was sad. Yeah, 85, dude.
Funny, I have the same article up too.
Yeah. 85, John Madden, NFL coach, broadcaster. If you guys remember a lot of the stuff back in the day, or not even back in the day, recent times where he was on TV broadcasting stuff, dude, you could just listen to this guy and you're like excited about football.
And his way of talking about it was very iconic.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not much of a sports guy, but I did grow up playing Madden, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like there was no better games than the Madden games for NFL. I think it was only Madden, wasn't it?
The only Madden. Madden was it. It's like that was it, you know? So yeah, with Madden, one of the things I will say with Madden, anytime he commentated some of the sporting stuff, he always be like have this raspy voice, and then he'll be like, boom, you know, he'd be like, oh yeah, here comes Brett Favre, throw that boom. It's like, what? It was just funny. It was just funny seeing what he was like, how he said it, how he brought you into the game. Yeah, rest in peace, guy. It's nuts. Cool. So wanted to share this with you since I know you're a big old crypto. You like the crypto. Crypto influencer shares a video of hundreds of GeForce RTX 3070.
Oh, I think I've heard about this, and people were like shitting on him or something, right?
Look at this.
What do you expect?
It's like we have a shortage here. He don't. He definitely doesn't have a shortage.
Okay, but let's be fair though. It's not like he's not paying a pretty premium for that. Like,
oh, for sure. I cracked up because I'm just like, holy crap, dude! Like, that's a lot. And I know crypto is such. It's like it's starting to get into everybody's like thoughts now. Like, oh, crypto. You're starting to see visuals. You're starting to hear like commercials or see it on your phone, or like it's in. It's here. It ain't going nowhere. It's here. And yeah, I saw this. I'm like, dude, like, I don't know how he was able to get hundreds of 3070s and build that giant farm that he's got there.
I know people locally here like that build mining rigs. I said ribs. Wow, I'm hungry. And they sell them. And they tell me that when this all first started, like a year ago, when they first started a year and a half ago, that they had a customer that came up to them and dropped $80,000 in cash and said, give me whatever you can make me for 80 grand. Right? As long as you have the money, then you can get the stuff. That's just how it works. Right? Yeah. Like, look, people can sit there and they can waste energy crying about graphics cards all day long. But let's be real. This isn't just about graphics cards. Linus just put out a video that people are scalping DDR5. So, like, it doesn't matter what it is. There's always going to be scalpers out there. But the difference is that, oh, people are scalping graphics cards and they're making money off of it. And you're jealous? I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. If you want a graphics card, there are ways of getting one. Like, I'm really good friends with my local computer store. And when they get graphic cards in, they text me. Go out and be friendly. Smile at somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
People always just want to complain, though. Like, look, it's not that you can't get a similar experience. It's not that you can't game right now, right? Let's be real. Some of these 30 series cards are a little bit of a privilege, right? The 3090s and the 3090 Ti's that are coming out right now is for 8K gaming. Let's be real, right? Yeah, you could do 4K gaming, but how many people can really afford everything that comes along with 4K and 8K game? I'm going to go on a rant about this. This is what you're trying to do?
Yep.
Is this what you're trying to do to me right now? Because let's be real. Like, look, just because you have a fancy graphics card doesn't mean that you can get the FPS or you have the power to push whatever you want from your game. Like, it's a magnitude of different components that come together to give you a good experience from the games. Like, you need a good processor. You need, high frequency RAMs with low timings, like tight timings. You need a good monitor. You need good cables. Like, a lot of people probably don't even know there's a difference between HDMI and DP, right? there's there's a frequency limiting when you're using the wrong cables. That doesn't matter how good your graphics card is if you're using the wrong cables, and you're bottlenecking your whole experience.
Yeah.
So, like, if you got the money to want to do 4K or 8K gaming, then nothing's going to stop you from getting one of these graphics cards. And then at the end of the day, all of these companies, every single one of them, from Google to Amazon to NVIDIA, Xbox, like, everybody is coming out with their own cloud-based gaming platform. So even if you wanted to wait for the next 5 years so that you can get a graphics card at a decent price, it's not that you can't game right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can either waste time crying, or you can figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you can hate me if you want to, because I got 26 graphics cards. But I spent day and night fighting to get those, and they weren't cheap. Like, Rohas would be on the phone with me, and he's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Yo, I was driving for like 9 hours today trying to find graphics cards." Like, you got to do what you got to do to get what you want. Like, whatever you want, you got to actually put in that effort. Things are getting more difficult, and this isn't just about graphics cards. This is going to be about any kind of computer part going into the future. Anything. It doesn't matter what it is, right? SSDs, M.2, what do you call them? Why am I drawing M.2? They're not M.2s. Well, that's the port they go in. But you know what I mean? Like, they're all going to be significantly getting faster from this point. They're going to be getting better. They're creating more stability when it comes to these platforms, and they're perfecting the mediums. So if you want to actually play in the big leagues with some of these parts, then you're going to have to put in the effort to fight to get them.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's true. That's true. So I got one more. And then I know you got some stuff on Amazon. I got some stuff on Amazon too. But did you watch the Jake Paul fight?
I think I turned it on, but we had a lot of food, and I completely forgot about the fight. I don't remember what I was eating, but I remember there was food when the fight was going on.
So I know you're not big on sports.
Oh, somebody told me about this the other day. Oh, and they said that it was like all fixed and everything.
They said it's fixed. And Dana White is okay. So there's a whole bunch of things here. So here's the thing. Jake Paul beat Woodley on the first go around by decision. And then they fought again on the second time. And I'm just like, there's no way Jake Paul is actually like knocking this guy out. I watched that replay over and over and over and over and over. Dude, he landed a freaking knockout punch.
But what it was actually my neighbor. So my neighbor was talking about this with me the other day. I think it was like 2 nights ago. And what he was saying is that before the fight, he gave him a Rolex or a watch or something. Right. And then he said that when he landed, just before he landed that punch, he did this like signal with his hands. And when he did that signal with his hands, then Woodley dropped his guard. And that's when he hit him. Did you see that in those because I haven't watched it. This is just what my neighbor was telling me.
I saw something, but I think that's too much conspiracy.
You think so?
I think so. For one big reason. Dana White is asking Jake Paul to take a steroid test.
Why does Dana even care? Dana doesn't even want his people fighting him.
Here's the thing. He doesn't want his people fighting them because, okay, let's be honest and real here. UFC is a joke right now. UFC is like, hey, who could we dig up from like 10 years ago to fight today? And let's make this part 3 or part 4, part 5. And it's just like, dude, you got so much young talent right now.
I want to see more of Tyson. That's what I want to see. Like Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah. I want to see Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. But when it comes to UFC, they're bringing up like they're just doing all these rubber matches. They're just like, hey, let's do a revenge match, a rematch, like it's just like you got people in the undercards that have some amazing fights. And it's not in your pay-per-view. Why is it not in your main event? Like, you know what I mean? So
UFC is going the wrong way with their marketing. They're trying to get the older crowd. What they need to do is put Justin Bieber in a ring.
So here's the thing, man. By them doing stuff like this, because they're losing money, they're trying to bring that attention back, like, ooh, the rematch.
Right.
When these guys retire, and be honest, UFC is not paying them well. I think everybody knows that. Boxing is where the money's at. It's always been there. Money, boxing, that's where it's at. UFC, they don't pay them that well.
There's so much more money in these like off the books kind of fights though. Like you got Snoop Dogg like showing up to these events and commentating. Like there's so much money in these off book events.
Well, it's not just the off book events, it's the sport of boxing. Like these celebrity type matches that they're having. The thing is that if you put like okay, put it this way. When you look at Mayweather fight Conor McGregor made a grip ton of money losing.
Right, but because he was an entertainer.
Who?
Conor McGregor.
Well, yeah, but
there was an entertainment factor with Conor McGregor.
There's an entertainment factor, but the thing is that entertainment factor has always been around the UFC. He wasn't making crap in UFC.
Right. Yeah.
He took this fight because of money.
Right.
And he got his ass whooped. Now, why? Here it is. Here's the thing that people don't think about. Why is it that nobody wants to go into the UFC and fight?
There's not enough money.
There's not enough money. Like think about it. They had Brock Lesnar from the WWE, where he's making a grip ton of money, go over to UFC, and sure, he might have lost a couple fights, but he also beat the crap out of a lot of people. And what did he do? Go back to the WWE because that's where the money's at.
Well, like think about it. There's more money in entertainment than there actually is in some sports, right? And I think by kind of merging entertainment with sports, which is kind of what boxing is more so about, right? Boxing is more of an entertainment than UFC, I think.
No. No. You got to remember, boxing back in the 90s, there wasn't like, okay, if you want to throw the entertainment word, the entertainment was Cesar Chavez versus Oscar De La Hoya.
But like
that's your entertainment. Like literally just saying those two names, people are like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, but I'm saying like look at how the athletes come out versus how they come out in the UFC. Like they just show up in the ring in the UFC, they talk about the rules and they start the fight. In boxing, there's like music, there's intro, they wear their robes, they come down to the ring. Like it's that's what I mean by more of an entertainment factor to it. I don't know.
I guess the entrance scene is a little, well, it's some boxing is adding like all kinds of stupidness, but their entrances are similar though. Like back in the day with boxing and how UFC is doing it now, it's kind of similar. Like they have their music, they come in, they're all pumped up, they check them out, they go in the ring and then they fight. Boxing now, and even some not UFC, but I think it might be Bellator. But there's some like I think I want to say it might be Bellator, or they're adding like fireworks and all kinds of stuff, and it's just like, what the hell is this WWE? Like it's like, dude's like a little.
But that's what people want to watch, though.
But see, that's not where the money is, though.
I guess.
Like boxing has been around for such a long time that when they build up these people, like, dude, look at Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson came in, and as a nobody, when he came in as a nobody, there was no such thing as fireworks and all this,
right?
Like nothing like that. But when he came in and they're just like, oh, he's gonna fight freaking Holyfield, or he's gonna fight this other heavyweight or that heavyweight or whatever heavyweight. Like there was a list of names that was like,
well, it was that era,
crap.
right? Because that era had so many, I mean, pun intended, but big hitters.
Big time. but that's the thing. Boxing, they pumped up all those guys that were coming up. UFC's not doing that. UFC's bringing up all the old guys back to fight.
Right.
And it's kind of like, I don't know. To me, it's kind of sad because you have all these young guys in the UFC that are like your Mike Tyson, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Mayweather. Like you have all these people from all these different weight classes that have all these different freaking personalities, but they're in the undercards.
You know what? The most entertaining fights that I see in the UFC is the women.
Not for long.
Well, for me right now, like if I see a woman fight on the UFC, like that's a fight with a lot of heart. Like those fights they get pretty grimy, and I find those pretty entertaining.
Mm-hmm. They're good. I do like the women's fights. I think they've also shot themselves within the women's division. Like, you know, you had your Ronda Rousey, and that was the women's division, you know?
Yeah.
The second she lost, they had like this Holly Holmes. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, oh, let's start a new division with her. She lost. Let's start a different division with her. She lost. Let's go over here to this other division. She lost. And it's just like, dude, you know what I mean? And now who is the freaking Tigress, the girl that just lost to this other girl that is good, but it's just like, holy crap, dude. Like now it's like, wait a minute. She just lost to this known, and I don't want to call her a known name person, but not a big name person. And chances are when she goes defends her belt with somebody else, she might lose. That's kind of what happened with Ronda Rousey to Holly Holm. Didn't get her name until she beat Ronda Rousey. And then she lost right away. I think to Shevchenko or to somebody else. And then she lost right away. and then that belt's just floating all over the place. But anyway, to make matters even better, I'll share this real quick here.
Who's that?
That's Woodley.
was that from the fight?
Yeah, look at him.
Oh my god.
He got knocked down, like he hit the floor so hard, and he was laying there for an issue. And I guess Woodley got he look at this. Woodley pays a fan $5,000 for making a creative meme of Vicious knockout. And I think this might be the meme.
What? Hold on. Woodley paid a fan $5,000 to make a meme of him getting knocked the F out?
Yeah.
Why would you pay somebody to make a meme of you losing a fight?
I want to see it. I want to see the video. I want to see he paid $5,000.
Why?
Apparently it was really, really funny.
I don't understand.
Oh, this is it right here.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay. These are like all the people that, well, I don't say all the people. There's Conor McGregor when he got knocked down. I think this is another fighter. Is this Robinson? I think this was Nate Robinson when he got knocked out. So this is why he paid him, because he made a whole thing of this.
Oh no,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, like it should have been Paul. Paul should have paid him.
It should have.
Like, I wouldn't pay somebody to make a meme of me when I lose a boxing match. That's stupid. Even though it's a good video, I don't care. I'm not paying you.
It's a pretty hilarious video.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not paying you. I don't care. At the same time, $5,000 is probably like a drop in the bucket for them, because he probably made what? Did they say how much he made on that fight?
No, I didn't see it. I'm sure he made a lot of money though.
Yeah, I'm like probably over 20 mil.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much money's in there. Crazy.
So I'll kick this one off real quick. I'm going to do some rapid fire ones real quick because I know you got one too. That's pretty good.
I don't know about pretty good, but okay.
Amazon. Did you know Amazon is doing a bait and switch?
What do you mean?
Check this out. This was a huge WTF, big time. It wasn't. It's not even a what the hell. It's not a WTH. This is a WTF. And this made me look at every time I purchase something on Amazon.
Oh, you mean people are buying stuff and getting something else?
No.
No,
well, kinda. So you search for some sort of can opener, right?
Yeah.
And this is what they're doing. Look at the review numbers here. There's 591 reviews, 535, 509, 417. And these are a little bit higher in price, right? But look, this is a measuring cup. This is a ceiling bracket. This is a chocolate gift basket. This is a screw top can. This one's a vase. This is a clothing napkin. This is a baby's playmat. And this is the actual can opener. So what they're doing is they're switching these reviews for these products.
You know, sometimes you notice that you'll go like check out a product and then you'll go through the reviews and it'll be for like different variations of the product. I wish they did a better job of actually specifying the reviews that you're looking at and making them very specific to the product that you're looking at. Like, I don't understand why that's so difficult.
Yeah.
Like, why?
So I've had this happen where I'm looking at the reviews and this happens. Like, I was thrilled with this vase. Now, remember, this is a can opener. This is a can opener that they're looking for. This can opener. And it says, I've been looking for a sturdy measuring cup. The basket is great and the chocolates were good quality.
Right?
The tins arrived on time. Love the vase. For the price, I wasn't expecting much, but they are great napkins.
Oh my God.
These are within like they're throwing those reviews there. So that way, when you see the reviews, all these things, you're just like, oh, this is a good one. Let me go ahead and buy it.
Well, okay. So hold on. Let me ask this question. Because is it Amazon or is it the sellers finding a way to tweak the algorithm? Because a lot of people will rank their search by best rated. And if they're amalgamating all of these reviews into a new product that they're releasing and getting 5 stars automatically, then they are tweaking the algorithm for them to get more sales. So is it, well, yes, in one way or another, it is Amazon because they're not policing it enough. But I'm saying, is it the third party sellers that are how do I say this, that are bypassing or tweaking the algorithm to their benefit?
Maybe. Well, the thing is, from what I remember, every time you leave a review, it has to get reviewed by Amazon to make sure you're putting the right thing in there.
Maybe once upon a time, but you have to think about how many reviews are being left on a daily basis now. That's like saying every single video that gets uploaded is reviewed by YouTube by an actual human. Not now. It's Skynet, right? So Skynet reviews all the videos. So Amazon's got to have their own version of the Skynet as well.
Freaking Skynet. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's every time I've posted a review, I know I get a thing that says it has to be related. And actually, you know what? The other thing too is actually, wait, no, hold on a second. When you do purchase something on Amazon and when you leave a review on it, it's because you actually purchased that product. It's linked. The review is linked to the order that you have.
Right. But how do they get it to be linked to a pool of items? How are they doing that?
I don't know.
Are they Is there a way, because I've never actually sold something on Amazon, is there a way of editing something after it's been sold to a different item? No, right?
Once you post it up, that's your item. If you change it to something else, then Amazon reviews that, whatever that is, and then updates whatever that is. But if it's a completely different product, you have to list something completely different because Amazon has to approve it. So you can't just post it up there.
Hold on. They need to do like.
And apparently, look, this isn't a new problem. This is something that it's been happening with Amazon.
For sure. A long time. But I mean, they came down on companies like Dragon Touch and Vankio, and there was a bunch of other companies because they were like, hey, leave us a review. And what was the whole deal with those companies? Do you remember? Weren't they like enticing people to leave reviews on their products or something like that?
I think so, yeah. Actually, right. Yeah. They're paying. It wasn't Vankio. It was GearBest. It might have been GearBest, a go or whatever the hell that one was. Yeah, they're trying to say like, hey, we'll pay you for blah blah blah. They've been reaching out to me. This other company is saying like, hey, can you purchase this product? We'll send you the money via PayPal, and you get the product for free, and then you have to leave us a review. And I'm just like, nope, I'm not doing that.
But a bunch of companies got removed from the seller listings. But I'm saying that if they're cracking down on stuff like that, then they should also, like, this shouldn't be difficult to flag with an algorithm. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a way.
But yeah. Amazon worker reportedly told to keep delivering during a deadly tornado. Do you remember those tornadoes that were happening like in Kansas and Illinois? And it was like,
was this the same ones that crushed the building with their employees still in it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude. So an Amazon worker was told by their supervisor, keep firing, assholes. Get back to work. Amazon drivers are still delivering. Like this one was a tweet. In the middle of an active tornado warning in Omaha, days after Amazon warehouse workers were killed in an Illinois tornado.
It's crazy.
Dude, dude, Bezos is trying to get back into space.
It's crazy, man. It's like, I don't know. Like,
and here's the proof, dude. Here, look at this. Here's a clip of him running up. And then running back out. That sucks, dude. That sucks.
I think, at least for myself, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I kind of understood, like, if you didn't, this isn't something new. If you don't order stuff by a certain time, it's not going to arrive by Christmas, right? And even some people, like I've heard them talking about how they want to do another Christmas in January. Right? Things they arrive late. Shit happens. Stuff gets held at the border. Like, it's not the end of the world. These companies, I don't know. I think human life is just not valued the same way anymore. It's not. It's not like you. When was the last time? Here's a question for you. When was the last time you heard someone say "bless you"?
I heard it recently.
Yeah,
within family though.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like, there used to be a time when random strangers would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all get away. You got COVID. Death
to y'all. Is my video being all buggy?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm looking at my thing and my videos being all like it's struggling. I don't even have. Oh, you know what? I think I do know why. Okay, so I'll show you. Let me show you this thing real quick.
What is this?
Amazon is shutting down Alexa internet tracking service.
What is that video in the back?
I have no idea.
What is that?
I have no idea. So,
okay.
Look, I'll read this to you real quick. Amazon is shutting down Alexa, its internet tracking service, that is unconnected to the identical named voice assistant.
What do
With
you
the
mean
full name,
unconnected?
that's what it says.
What?
With the full name Alexa Internet, the service tracks how popular websites are by monitoring traffic as users navigate around. So as you're looking through the internet, this thing is tracking everything. It does so with software that is installed on a small number of web browsers or when websites decide to install that software on their websites themselves. Dude. The information is used to pull rankings of the world's most popular sites, though they are not always reliable given the way the information is pulled together. Nonetheless, it has become a useful way of gauging the popularity of websites when their owners might not reveal that information and is used on Wikipedia and other sources. So Amazon's shutting it down.
Let's be real. You guys thought only Google did this? No.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Everybody does this because what does it help with? It helps with understanding people so that they can market and sell you things better. Everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's going to be like, "Oh, you're shutting down a service that you should have had initially." If you want to go argue morality and marketing, then you're going to talk yourself until you're blue in the face. Like I mean, at least you can be happy that they're shutting it down, I guess. But it doesn't mean that every time you go onto a social media or a website, you're not going to see something that you were talking about 5 minutes ago. That you're still going to see that stuff. It's an amalgamation of a bunch of companies that's allowing those things to happen because there is money in data.
Yeah. I was talking to my cousin while I was in Colorado, and he said that he opened up Facebook and he was getting ads about Colorado.
Yeah.
And it was literally, hey, Merry Christmas. How's your dad? How's your mom? How's my uncle? How's my aunt? How's my cousin? How's your sister? How you guys doing?
Well,
And we hung up. He texts me later and says, dude, I opened up Facebook and I'm getting, so I went to, have you heard of the Stanley Hotel?
yeah, you were telling me about it. You're telling me about it.
Yeah. So I went up to the Stanley Hotel and I was telling him, I was like, dude, okay. I know you're not much on booze, right?
No.
If anybody's out there that loves whiskey, Stanley Hotel does their own stuff. They make it themselves. Like it's all there, you know?
Right.
They're over $100 a bottle.
Oh,
Close
in
to
Canada,
200.
it would be like 200.
Yeah. So these things are they're not cheap at all. And it's not like a giant bottle. Like you get a good sized bottle, but but it's good, dude. I had to get 2 bottles. And I'm just telling him about it. And I was like, dude, I was at the Stanley Hotel. They had these bottles. Like I talked to some of the people, they hooked it up. And yeah, and he's just like, he's like, make sure you send me some because I want to try it. Like when you come back, I was like, okay, cool. He opens a Facebook, and there's some ads at the Stanley Hotel.
But from a marketing perspective, it makes sense. Like you're telling him about how good of a time you had in Colorado. So you're selling it to him. They just have to offer the product or service to get him there. Right? That's marketing. Yeah. Like, yeah, it sounds a little fishy, but this is the hack that marketing needed getting into the digital revolution to make more money.
What do you have about Amazon? I know you said you had something that was pretty.
Oh my God. Let me see. Did I pull
what the hell? Since we're sticking on this Amazon topic.
Hold on a second.
And then we could go on your last one that you got, but Amazon, I don't know what the hell Amazon's doing, but they're on a roll right now.
Here, share my screen. Okay, so apparently Amazon's voice assistant told the child to do a potentially lethal challenge. Like, what? So article goes on, says it's not designed to endanger human lives, but that's exactly what it did over the weekend when it told a 10-year-old girl to touch a live electrical plug with a penny. This is a challenge. Like, people are doing this. It says the suggestion was given out via an Echo smart speaker after the girl asked Alexa for a challenge to do. Oh my God.
I challenge you.
That's crazy. So these kids are asking their voice assistants for challenges because they're bored. And the voice assistant, I'm trying not to say the name, is telling them to go touch a live wire with a metal conductor. So it's like Skynet's challenging you to life. This is crazy.
I'm gonna try this thing real quick.
Okay, do it.
Okay, what is it? What was the keyword?
The keyword was just ask it for a challenge to do.
Alexa, challenge to do. Alexa, what is there a challenge to do?
Sorry, I couldn't understand, but I may have a few recommendations. There's a skill called Fortnite Challenge Roulette. Would you like to try it?
No.
They might have disabled it because of what's happening. Like, this was really recent. So it says that the girl's mother, who lives in the US, says that they were doing some physical challenges like laying down, rolling over, holding a shoe on your foot from a physical education teacher on YouTube earlier. And there was bad weather outside, so she just wanted another challenge to do. It was then that the voice assistant suggested the girl attempt the challenge that it had found on the web. So this isn't necessarily, this is the dangers of the internet, okay?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily something that is in the voice assistant's database. It's literally just pulling up the first thing that it finds on the internet when somebody requests something, right? Because like the same way it said, I didn't understand what you were asking, there's also this, this, and this. Like, those are suggestions that the voice assistant would be finding on the internet. And unfortunately, this comes back to anytime we have the youth using the internet, there has to be some kind of supervision. But what people need to understand, that the internet is not just something that you use when you're sitting at a computer anymore. How many different devices access the internet in some way, shape, or form, right? Like I see videos on, like, I see videos of family talking to their young kids all the time, like teaching them how to use the voice assistant. But you know, like they are obviously supervising them. But it's just scary to see the evolution of the dangers. Because before it was like, oh, there's creepy people on the internet. Now there's creepy instructions and dangerous instructions that could be potentially very dangerous and harmful to you.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily need a person to execute it. You know what I mean?
Remember, was it like a year ago or 2 years ago? They had that Momo on YouTube.
Yeah, Momo was on YouTube. That's right.
It was like you just watched the kids were just watching a normal cartoon video or whatever it was, and then this weird creepy doll would come up and tell the kids to do bad things.
Yeah. And they're all blaming YouTube, but like,
well, I blame YouTube too, because if their algorithm is shutting people down for a downloader app, it's just like, how do you not catch this weird popping thing that comes up out of nowhere and is suggesting harmful and dangerous acts? And that's part of your community guidelines.
When I get situated and I set up my soundboard, I'm going to get a salty one just for you when you start talking about YouTube, yo. Salty.
Actually, you know what? I do have
Here we
go. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Yeah, man. Yeah, don't get me started with the good old YouTube. Skynet's taking over. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Your Juanita devices are kind of, they're just,
It's a tool. It's a
yeah,
tool.
it's a tool, and they do a search web stuff. I think there's even a parental control on there.
Yeah, but is the well? I was gonna say, is the parental control gonna catch something like that? But I guess it should, and there should be ways of tweaking it if it doesn't. Right? The internet is always going to be a place that needs fixing and needs tweaking. You know what I mean? It's never going to be perfect. The internet will never be perfect.
Yeah, and I get that, but I could only
okay. At the end of the day, though, like you got to be able to instill some kind of common sense that if somebody tells you to go lick an electrical wire, that your kid's going to be like, this sounds like I shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
And obviously their kid was, because they didn't stick a penny to a live wire.
Yeah.
But
it's okay. So here's the thing. Yes, it's a tool that searches stuff, but if the kid actually goes and does it and gets fried, who's in trouble? Who gets sued?
Well, Bezos is going to be like, there's no proof that Alexa said that.
Actually, you know what? Isn't there a thing where it
records your voice, but not necessarily the responses that it gives you?
I want to say there might. Oh, I need to look this up. Actually, this could be a good topic. The question is, does Alexa? Oh, all my Alexas are gonna be like, what? Does Juanita? Sorry if I turn on your devices. Does Juanita have a history log of what you're searching for or what you're saying?
It does. We know it does, but does it have a history of its results to you? Because the results of what it gave you and the results of you searching the same thing a few days later can be completely different.
So I wonder if there is a history log, the back and forth.
Right.
And if there is, and you know what, I'm sure there has to be something. There has to be something. I don't think it just says it and then poof, it's gone. But oh, dude, that's some good stuff right there. You got anything else, or are we pretty much good right now?
I have one last thing. I guess this could be on a tasteful note.
Yeah,
we can end it on a tasteful note. Let's share my screen real quick. So this came out last week, and a Japanese professor creates a flavorful TV screen. So you can now lick your TV and taste what's on it. So the snozberries, in fact, do taste like snozberries.
I'm not tasting nobody's snots. Or berries.
You know what this brings back childhood trauma for me about how many times I dusted the TV in my parents' house. Like, you would go in there with your Windex and you would clean up the TV, and like, I can't bring myself to lick a TV after wiping the dust off a TV for how many years?
Oh, dude, you know what's the first thing I just started thinking about? Like, these perverts, what they're gonna do.
Oh my god, really? You had to take it there? Why'd you have to take it there?
Because it's a what the hell.
Oh my god. Okay, so a little bit more information. It says the device is called Taste the TV, TTT-TV. I think I put too many T's in there, but that's the abbreviation.
Triple TV.
Uses a carousel of 10 flavor canisters that spray a combination to create the taste of a particular food. The flavor sample then rolls on a hygienic film over the flat TV.
Nope.
For the viewer to try. So essentially, it's creating a fruit roll-up for you.
Nope. Yeah. Nope. Show the picture.
This is the picture.
See, that looks so wrong.
What is this? This is the canisters? Okay, there's 10 canisters. Oh, this, yeah. I don't know.
That looks so wrong, dude.
Yeah, it's weird. This is definitely a what the hell, because this
I'm
is
telling
weird.
you, people are going to be doing something stupid with that already.
Oh, and they're saying that there's games coming out for it, so that you could do some distance learning for cooks and tasting games and quizzes. I don't know. This seems weird.
Too
I don't
much.
know.
You know what they should do? Leave the TVs alone. So if they want to do like a smellotron
Smell-o-vision?
or
Smell-o-vision?
smell-o-vision, taste-o-vision, whatever the hell a vision, what they should do is, and maybe this exists already, I don't know. Have you ever been on a ride? So I know at Disneyland, for example, you'll be there on a ride and it kind of brings you up and you're like flying and stuff. And they're like, oh, look, you're in California or you're in Japan or you're in Canada or wherever. And it's like now going through the desert and then it gets kind of like warm and then it smells like deserty. Or they're like, oh, look, now you're at the beach and then it smells, you know, you like it gets a little cooler, like the temperature, and then it smells like the beach. They need to have something.
You smell like a beach.
You smell like a beach. They need to do something where, and I don't know, maybe it could be like a little, they already have these cans that spray lavender so it doesn't smell like your ass all over the house. And, you know, like they put them in the bathrooms. They put them in the bathroom. So every like 30 minutes or once an hour.
Yeah, they automatically go off
just,
or whatever.
Yeah, a little spray and you're good. Why not have something that you can sync it? And this could be like from Samsung, from Sony. It could come directly from the TV company or third party. But why not have something where you're just like, okay, if I'm going to watch this movie or this TV show or whatever, this experience at home, that you put this in one of the corners and then they'll spray it and then you smell it. You're actually there.
See, that makes more sense for a TV. But if we're talking like VR, imagine wearing a VR headset and like you're sitting down for dinner and like then you get like this little fruit roll up of whatever you're eating and then you can actually taste it in the VR. That like if it's VR, I don't know. Like, but TVs, smell-o-vision makes more sense.
I don't want nothing coming down my tongue or throat or nothing in any kind of VR or TV screen. I'm not licking nothing, and I don't want nothing to be sprayed in my face like that.
Oh my God.
It's
Anyways,
just wrong. All of that just wrong. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Oh, by the way, the price on this, what did I call it? Taste-o-vision.
Taste-o-vision?
$875. That's what the price is going for right now. Yeah, no, I'm not buying it.
I'm passed. I pass.
I'm good.
I pass. Okay. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We try to bring you guys some good stuff. Yeah, there's so much happening right now. And we try to bring you guys some BS in your life. So I know we know you guys like your BS, and I hope you guys did enjoy that intro. As always, check the description below for any kind of sponsorships that we do have. And yeah, what do you got before we go, man?
You know what I always say? Make sure that you guys, well, wait, before I even do that, thank you guys for all your support, you know, from last year. And if you guys are looking to do anything for us this year coming, make sure that you leave us a review anywhere that you're listening to us or watching us, a review or a comment. If you are on the audio side, then the reviews do help other viewers like yourself find the content that you enjoy. If you are looking to be a part of the community, part of the conversation, make sure you check out our live streams every Thursday around 3 to 4 Eastern Standard Time. That way you can comment and you can talk to us while we're doing the show live. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to as many places as you can, because we do drop slightly different content conversations depending on when and where you're listening to us on. It's always good to check out all of our different channels. We have the Telegram channels, we have the audio sides, we have the Beyond the Streams YouTube channel, as well as the BS Clips, where you can find nice little bite-sized conversations of some of the conversations that you might have missed. So it's definitely a good way to go back and check out some of the good conversations that we're having. So thank you guys again, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.